You know, we mentioned we're in Belleville, Ontario, so you're basically halfway.
Well, I'll be halfway when I get to St. John's because I have to drive back.
Right, you do. That's a very good point. When you drive a bus across, you got to get back, don't you? Yeah. So what's the plan? You know, when do you foresee being finished? And then when you are finished, I mean, you know, in your introduction, you talked about what you're compiling, what information you're putting together. How are you going to do it? Do you see a timeline? Do you see who's going to be at the table, you know, when the results are shared? How do you think you'll share the results?
Right. Well, you know, currently I'm asking people that I meet to register on the website to essentially express their interest in the ongoing conversation, and we're starting to get, you know, a good number of people who essentially have a pin on the map and a link to their website, and I invite you to do the same.
I don't think I did. I better get on there and do that.
Yeah, that'd be great. So that's sort of an initial way that we're aggregating the players or the people at the table, and from there I will put together an advisory group from you know, both that will both represent the provinces across Canada and the sort of the different players within the sector, within the industry. And from there, talk about what the considerations are, what the next steps are. Like it's hard for me to kind of get into that while I'm literally doing a lot of
It's so big too, you know.
And it's really the first journey of a large project, and I'm just trying to keep expectations low at the sort of short-term level in terms of I'm really just having a conversation. I plan to be back in Victoria by the end of September.
Wow. Okay.
And I imagine that it will take, you know, the fall and the winter to sort of, to kind of synthesize it and set about a next step or a series of next steps with a few key folks involved in talking at that level, and before taking any bigger next step, which will include looking for funding, and you know, just trying to understand what shape, what form this will take, and you know, while I do have these sort of clear goals, there's also a sense of, you know, the idea that it really is a conversation. And I learned from Open Cinema that conversation is really the way to grapple with big issues. Okay. And so that's really what I'm having right now, is conversations with people. And, you know, I'm trying to really not, like, this is so big. It's much bigger than this journey, than me, than Open Cinema. But I feel like, you know, all we can do is make a start. And start to connect the dots. Or as somebody said online a week ago, connect the docs.
There you go. I like that. Very good. And it's so true, you know, there's a real ripple effect. I mean, you're going and visiting all these groups, all these communities. It's not like it's just going to be static from there. I mean, I know that I'm going to take all of this information when we chat today back to my group. We're going to talk about it, probably, you know, make some updates to our festival based on that. I love that. For people who aren't following the website, who aren't following Twitter, can you mention the website and the Twitter handle?
Absolutely. GetOnTheDocBus.com. And yeah, and from there are links to a photo blog, which is actually GetOnTheDocBus.wordpress.com, and that's where I'm posting daily. Facebook is the same. Facebook.com/GetOnTheDocBus, and Twitter the same, Twitter.com/GetOnTheDocBus.
You keep it simple and consistent. I like that. I want to say, first of all, thank you for speaking with me today. Second of all, thank you for undertaking this journey, and I'm probably saying that on behalf of many people. And I, for one, as well as many people again probably, am really looking forward to seeing what the results are, what you do on the rest of your journey, and what the conversation becomes. So thank you very much, Mandy, for joining me.
Thank you so much, Doug. It's been a real pleasure.